Guys, welcome to part 6? Yeah, I think so. Part 6 or 7 of a build, whichever it says on the title. And in this episode we will be, sorry that was just the roof creaking. In this episode we will be vacuum infusing. So the hull's pretty much ready to start moulding. I have this here vacuum pump, and I just did a little test because I need a resin catch pot, and it pretty quickly, within about a second, destroyed this paint tin. So I thought I need something which can take a bit more vacuum, and this is what I've come up with: a fire extinguisher, which I made sure that I discharged before I cut it open, and just cut the top off. Now these chambers, they take a huge pressure. I don't know if it says on there, up to 186 bar, which is like, I don't know, a couple of thousand psi or something, I think. I know vacuum's not the same as pressure, but I don't think this is going to implode. I want a perspex top on it. I've got this, which is just 6mm perspex, and I don't know if it's going to do it, especially not the holes I've drilled in it, which weakened it. So we'll plug this all together with a vacuum pump, draw it down on it, and see if it smashes this top or not. I think really I want sort of more than double that. I'd rather have like 15 or 20mm perspex, to be honest. But we'll give this a go and see if it can draw a vacuum without smashing this top to pieces. We'll give it a go now. I've got safety glasses on because this perspex top's going to be the weak point. Sealed it up with like butyl rubber tape. Switch the vacuum pump on and see what happens. It might just leak and not do a vacuum, but we'll see. Oh, we're at full vacuum, I think. Looks pretty good. My vacuum gauge is obviously not very good because it's gone right round to boost or pressure in the other direction. But it's holding for a minute. I'll leave that for well, I'll probably leave it overnight and see whether it starts leaking or breaks the perspex. I can see it's gone slightly concave on the top, which is a bit worrying. But if it lasts 12 hours, then I think it's good to go. These are the first templates laid out on the carbon fibre. So I just made paper templates, and then I've drawn around them in chalk on the back of carbon fibre. You can see this is veil backed, so when you cut it, the edges don't fray. See, that's a nice side underneath. And I've got clear gel coat all in there. I did start to try spraying it. I got a new gel coat spray gun, but my compressor won't keep up with it, so I actually had to roller it on, which is a bit annoying, but it's come out pretty flat. It'll be fine once it's infused over the top. So I'll cut these out with my shears and then start laying the pieces in. Fibres all laid up in the hole now. So now I've got to do some layers of fiberglass on top of it, and then I'll put the vacuum bag on it. This is the infusion process going on. Sorry about the noise, but the vacuum pump has to be running. So we've got the vacuum pump sucking through a catch pot. There's some aerated resin starting to come out now into the catch pot just a little bit. You can see the border where the resin's creeping up through. And then there's the resin being sucked up and I have to keep that topped up. So yeah, there's been a bit of a delay in this video. I'll go into that, problems I've had with my attempts at moulding the hull so far. Those are both probably scrap. I'll show you, that's one of the big moulds for a big boat, one of those. So we had a big field fire, so we were cropping the hay. This whole field went up, and probably can't see it's rained, so the ground's not black anymore, but fire nearly got up to here, about 4 acres went up. So we've had a hectic couple of weeks, and at least got these bad boys out of the mould, but can't use them, not really. Look good from here. If you get close up, it's got air inclusions, so it's no good. Where it looks nice, it does look really nice, but where it's bad, not usable. I'm just showing you where I'm at. I've had 2 failed attempts now at moulding the hull. This is the second one. It's not as bad as the first, and if you get up and look at the carbon fibre, it does actually look, is that focusing? It looks really nice. Sorry about wind noise because we're outside, but it's got air inclusions, and this was, as I was doing it, I had full vacuum, then about an hour into it, it was nearly all infused, it just started leaking air all over the place and tiny little bubbles, and I think that was the bag leaking. I think the bag I was using was probably too thin, so next time I've got to use a thicker one. And I've run out of carbon fibre now, and the supplier, well, I can't get it for ages. I've been waiting for it for about a month now, and I need to get on with this. So I've now got to decide, because I can't trust these. I mean, it is, I'm walking on this now, jumping up and down. It is very strong, but I'd just be scared of it delaminating. You couldn't trust this at really high speeds. So what I think I've got to do is mould one without carbon fibre, just in fiberglass, which is a bit annoying because the look I wanted was the carbon fibre, and obviously sort of a nicer material. So I don't know really what to do, so I think I'm probably going to go with a coloured gel coat. I'm thinking maybe Lamborghini green or Lamborghini orange. If you could comment with your suggestions, then I'll order the gel coat and I'll do what people think. So another bad bit, see that? This big air bubble. Sucks. It's really annoying because where it looks good, it looks amazing. I can get some normal carbon fibre, but you can see on the bottom I did use a bit of non-veil backed here, just where I ran out, and if you move it just a tiny little bit, sort of the weave goes everywhere, whereas the veil backed stays looking really nice. So there we have it, 2 scrap holes. I mean, that one will make a good emergency plug. If something went wrong with my mould, I can make another mould from this, so I will keep it, but I don't think it's safe for it to be a boat. So yeah, as always, I think that's it for this video. So please subscribe to the channel, it's a big help to me, and like the video, and I'll see you next time, and we'll go on to attempt number 3. So cheers guys, bye.